Hey y'all, I'm Jen, and this is Sassy Southern NC Girl. We're on day number 8 of my hashtag Jen's December challenge, which is December words. You could do a collage of holiday seasonal words. And so what I did, for what I'm going to do, I haven't done it yet, is I went ahead and fussy cut these Christmas words that I got off of Etsy. It was a printable. And I kind of chose the ones that I wanted to use and kind of put them in the order that I want to use them. And I'm just going to kind of stagger them. And then I took a, I chose a piece of paper from one of Jovi's Christmas kits. And went ahead and fussy cut that, just a portion of it, to match the snow globe. What am I even talking about right now? Index card. And so this is going to be the background, and you're not going to see very much of it, but I wanted to make sure I had similar colors. So I made sure to choose something that had the cream, the red, and the green. And even if it's not the specific color, you know, the colors don't have to match exactly. I wanted it to be very similar so that anything that you see that's not covered by the words matched. Or coordinated. It doesn't have to match. And I think this is going to turn out really well. At least I hope. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your week. I'm trying to think what I have this week. I think my son has an indoor soccer game at the end of the week. He'll probably have practice on Monday and Wednesday, or today and Wednesday. I'm pre-recording this to kind of get ahead, so it hasn't actually happened yet. And then I have to go do some occupational therapy Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then on Saturday, I have to take my son to the orthodontist because one of his brackets came up. It's one that we've had a problem with before. And they tried to glue it back down, but every time he puts his rubber bands on, it comes back up. So I called them on Friday, and they tried to tell me that they didn't have nothing until like the middle of January, and I was like, yeah, that's not gonna work, because he's already scheduled in the middle of January. So and he can't do his rubber band, so like it's gonna push back his progress already by a week, because she said that's the earliest thing she had. What they should have done is gave me that one on Saturday and then said if anything cancels, we'll give you a call so he can come in sooner, but they did not do that. This is not going to be the same size now. It's going to be a little short, but that's okay. And it's not straight. That's what's really aggravating me. Very bare minimum cut off to make it straight. I hate that when it's crooked. Okay. Oops. Okay, so let me go ahead and ink this. So that anywhere that it's lighter colored has that inking on the edge. Oh, and we were talking about my week, and then I'll be packing, getting ready for my anniversary trip on Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday, my husband and I will be heading out. Oh, my youngest daughter will be home from college on Wednesday for Christmas, and I think all the kids are coming for Christmas except I don't know about my middle daughter. She might go. I don't know if she's spending Christmas with her boyfriend's family, or I don't know. I'm not sure what they're doing. Okay, I'm gonna ink these as well, but I want to kind of figure out my layout, because where I place them is going to matter. As far as, because I can only go so far that way, so it's going to be a little bit of the same over and over. These are already kind of have an inking to them, like a faux inking, but I just want to cover up the white parts from the paper I printed them on and just kind of make it more defined. But I find collaging very calming, because you can just kind of mindlessly craft. And it is a craft. I mean, it's a work of art, in my opinion, because, you know, you're making, and even if you're the only one that understands it, it doesn't matter. Let me just see if I can leave some space between these, or if I have to put them close together. I felt like also that it was a weird, like a weird space left if I touched them, you know, I did them like right close together. So I wanted there to be something in the background. Oh yeah, I can leave space. I wanted there to be something in the background so that, you know, for the gaps. I don't know what I've done to my wrist, y'all. It's been like 2 weeks. And I know y'all have heard me talk about it. It still hurts so bad. Ugh, if I twist it like a certain way, it like shoots pain. I feel like it's a pinched nerve or something in there. But it is miserable. It's kind of like when you sleep on your neck wrong, and then you have that pinched nerve in your neck. That's what it feels like. It's horrible. You see what I mean about I can only go over that way so far, because it will come off the page and it's going to make it look weird. So I got to be careful about that. I don't want to do that again. Okay. Maybe I should go ahead and ink all these. I'm going to go ahead and ink these, and then I'll come back. I don't want y'all to have to sit here and watch me ink all these little things. I should have done it before. But I'll be right back. I am back, and we're going to continue. Continue gluing. That actually took a minute to ink all those. I didn't think it was going to take that long. Alright, let's lay this down with a little bit of space so we can see the pretty colors behind it. And maybe I should kind of put these on top of each other, but I didn't really want to do that. I know that's kind of what collaging is in a way, but I'm also collaging on top of this paper, so there's that. I just wanted it to be like so you could read all the words, but I guess I could have kind of done it a little, oh well. It doesn't matter. I like the way I'm doing it, so that's the way I'm going to do it. But what I might do is find a little piece of some kind of ephemera to kind of like place in the, you know, in a gap or two, like maybe here, 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 or something like that. I think that would be cool. Do any of you guys have a webcam that has a remote control? Like mine is a plug-in use, so it's not Bluetooth or anything. It plugs into my computer and that's how it works. But the remote stopped working on the camera, and I'm not exactly sure when that happened, because I didn't notice it until this weekend. And I replaced the batteries and that didn't work because it was still lighting up, but I thought, well, maybe they're dying or something, so I put brand new batteries in it. And the remote lights up when I push the buttons, but it doesn't do anything to the camera. And the only thing I want to do is disable the autofocus, but I can't. And I've tried looking online, and I can't. Even if I could find the manual that came with it, I found one online. It doesn't say anything about, like, if you have connection issues with the remote. There's not like a power button per se. I tried unplugging the camera from the laptop and starting over, but because it's not actually installed on my computer, like I can't like remove it. I'm using QuickTime, the QuickTime player, to record, but I cannot. I don't know. I feel like if I could remove it from Quick Player somehow, then I could redo it and maybe it would work. But like I can't figure out a way to disconnect. Maybe I can Google that. I haven't Googled that. That would be a good thing to do. I think I'm leaving too much space. These are going to end up being really close together at the bottom. No! Just ripped up the paper. Hopefully I can still cover that while moving this up a little bit. I just need to up a oh, shoot. I didn't even want it that close to the edge, but oh well. Here. What's y'all's weather like? It's been really like no sun, very cold, no precipitation or anything, but just dreary. I kind of feel like I'm back in Germany, which I don't like because it's like the sun never. You know what? I'm gonna do this one first so I can do it all the way to the edge, so I know how much space I have on the left side. I don't want to cut off the words. There. I think this has a really cool look to it. all the way down to the bottom on with this one. Or almost all the way. I'll leave a little edge there. And then I've got some little like nail art cabochons that I got from Timo last year, I think, or maybe earlier this year, that we can maybe put on there. Oh yeah, I like that. I think that looks really cool. Alright, let me grab the cabochons. Okay guys, so I have these buttons that I think might work, and then I have these. I had found some other ones, but they were too cutesy. Like, they had little animals and stuff, and these do too, but these have some individual, like here's a Christmas tree. I could use that. So I don't really know if I want to use these because I have the, well, I guess it matters. Let's see, we could do a red one here. Red. We could do cream here, and then a green. Yeah, that's too big. It's going to cover the words. So the buttons are out. And I have some smaller ones, but oopsie. Let's see, we have bells, we have the stars cutesy, we're not going to go with that. The reindeer's kind of cutesy. Oh, that's not a reindeer, what is that? It's like a stocking. I kind of like the bells. The red mittens would be cute. Let's see, there's a Santa. There's a hat. Let's see, what's this one? It's a little snowman. What's this one? Oh, I like those bells better. With the little, I wish I had something cream colored. Okay, so we could go with, is there anything else red? I don't think I have anything else red in here, just the mitten. Alright, so we could do the mitten, and then the bells, and then the tree. Wait, what's, yeah, those are all the same. The tree. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm not crazy about it, but I don't hate it. You know what though? I kind of like this little bitty tree better. That reindeer's cutesy, but and I think I like that mitten better because it's flatter. And it doesn't have the snowflake. Okay. We're going to go with that. I guess I mixed a couple of different ones in here. There's like some bigger ones and smaller ones, but I think that I remember dumping all of them into one little envelope because those are in my Christmas paper craft kit that I have for sale. So I just put them all in one place so that I could find them easy. Oh, shoot. There we go. Get up there. I might need to hot glue these. Let me turn my hot glue on. I mean, the regular glue will work, but the only thing about collaging is it tends to bend your paper. Oh shoot. Just put a little dab of hot glue right there. Once it warms up, we'll be good to go. Let me know what you think. I can't wait to see what you guys do for this. And I actually don't even know if that hot glue is gonna be too big for those ones. I can use my Gorilla Glue. I need to buy some of that gem tack stuff. I'm just gonna do that right there. Oops, that's a little too much, I think. Luckily this stuff, oh, I meant to put some there too. Luckily this stuff dries clear, so I think this will be better than hot glue. And it'll hold it better than the other glue. Oh, shoot. There. Get in there. Okay, so we're gonna have to let that dry, but that's okay. I like that. Y'all let me know what you think, like I said, and I will see you guys in the next one. Keep it sassy. Bye, y'all.